Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how simple and easy it is to make your own homemade protein shakes that are delicious, super nutritious, and super low in carbs. This recipe, I'm using my own homemade almond milk, and you can find the recipe for that down in the previous videos, number 37. Come on and let's get into it. Okay, for this recipe, you're going to need a handy blender, and I'm using 2 ice cubes. This is going to be for a serving, which could be anywhere from 8 to 12 ounces depending upon what you like. I kind of like to go more on the 10 to 12 ounces range. So I threw 2 ice cubes in my blender. This is like a serving size blender, like 1 serving. And it gives you 16 fluid ounces in there. I'm going to use, this is again my own homemade almond milk. Check the recipe out, video number 37. We're going to use about 8 to 10 ounces of homemade almond milk. And then we're going to use, for this recipe, this is going to be coconut flavor, and I'm on a coconut kick. We're going to be using a couple of drops of coconut extract. Now, I like it pretty coconutty, so I'm going to give it another drop. And then I also use a little bit of pure vanilla extract, and I use some organic liquid stevia, and I usually use about a dropper full or so. You have to kind of go according to what your preferences are. Actually, it's almost the end of it, so I'm just going to sneak it in just a little bit. You use just very little of the sweetener. It's very concentrated. And then we're going to use, I use collagen protein. This is unsweetened. This is a very good brand. I really like it a lot. And I especially like it when I get it over at Costco when it's on a deal. Then I use 2 scoops of that. And I'm going to be using about 1/16 of a teaspoon. It's very, very little of Xanthan gum. It's a thickening agent and it gives it a little bit of thickness. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to put our top on our blender and zap it for like 30-40 seconds. So we zapped it in the blender really well. Here it is, a finished product. Look at that, how creamy that is. And of course I have it in my milkshake glass. What else would I be doing? So this is a coconut, high protein, moderate fat, very low carb shake. It's non-dairy with a few simple ingredients. We have vanilla extract, coconut extract, of course my own homemade almond milk, liquid stevia, collagen, and xanthan gum. Now that's pretty much it. Now if you wanted to make this in other flavors, by all means, unsweetened cocoa powder, fresh berries, whatever you like. You could just make it customized to what your taste buds are. Now, let's give it a whirl and see what's going on. Super delicious, super creamy, super nutritious, and extra low in carbs for anyone who's watching their carb count. Anyway, it's been such a pleasure to be with you here. I'm so thrilled and excited. Oh, by the way, I have a friend. He's always around in the background. He's my set manager. Here he is. By the way, he loves you guys. He's my 13-and-a-half-year-old French bulldog, and he's always in the studio with me working on these videos. Thanks, buddy. He doesn't drink protein shakes, but maybe next time. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Share this with your friends and family. If people are looking into doing low carb, I really have had a lot of freedom from food in terms of compulsivity with it, and it really seems to have put a halt on the idea of wanting to eat more. I mean, some of the stuff that I do make is really super delicious, but the cravings are really virtually non-existent. So if you're thinking about trying a new nutrition plan, talk about it with your doctor. See what your doctor says, or your healthcare provider, because I have to tell you, I'm going to keep putting out pitches for low carb living, because I really think it's the new and improved way to be healthy. Over and out. Ciao for now, and I'll see you in the next one.